Hey, welcome to more of NinNinDays. I'm Lynx. Sure? Sumire suddenly blurts this out after we've had dinner and each taken a bath. Just as I was thinking of watching TV a little... We don't have a TV for. And eventually heading to bed, Sumire turns her grinning face to me. By work you mean the maid thing. I guess I don't mind, but what about your ninja training? Absolutely, but is this really okay for her as a ninja? Roleplay practice, huh? Got it! Sure, I'll help. A standard approach to learning customer service. I've done my first share of part-time jobs, and I have confidence in doing roleplays like this. Alright. Excuse me. Table for one. No. Today is my first time here. Wow, what is this weird sensation? It's Sumire but not Sumire at the same time! Actually, she's great at customer service. There aren't many jobs that can bring an inexperienced newcomer to this level in so little time. I don't drink coffee. Tea is okay. After going through her explanation, Sumire leans forward to listen to my order. There is some space between us, but our faces are close, and I can feel my heart speeding up. Oh, really? Then I'll take coffee. I wouldn't take coffee ever! I watched Sumire run off to the kitchen. She may be dressed as a ninja, but I can practically see her in her maid outfit even now. She must have practiced hard. She's not the Sumire I used to know. With little or no common sense, she's become a hardworking maid cafe employee. She's a serious girl at heart, so it makes sense she's a hard worker. A quick learner too. I'm sure the cafe feels lucky to have her. I bet Sumire could get used to my job pretty quick too. I'd been impressed for about 1 second until Sumire with a cup of coffee on the tray tripped over thin air. Just like that, the coffee ended up poured all over my head. Ow, wow! That's hot! I have a bad feeling about this. Hell, that's freezing! Now freeze water appears out of nowhere and is dumped all over me. Not with quite as much ferocity as when she put out the fire in the park, but still. I'm completely soaked. You did what? What do you mean? Now it all makes sense. Sumire is an earnest quick learner, but she has one big fault. You're a little clumsy, aren't you, Sumire? Sumire is in so much shock from her clumsy move that she's back to her real self. Wait a minute. When you say you did it again, you can't mean that at work. Does that even make sense? If you do it all the time, it's not sometimes, is it? Don't you get in trouble? I'm sure your coworkers can help you out, but what about your boss and the customers? Huh? That's a new level of tolerance, I guess. I think I get it now. The other part of why Sumire is so popular. Sumire looks perfect and seems to be hard work, yet continues to make clumsy mistakes. There's a certain group of people who may find that gap attractive. Okay, but please don't make the coffee actual coffee, just put water in some cup. Again? I get how she's all gung-ho about this, but can't I shower first? I'm soaked and I'll catch cold as is. But first, there's just one thing I've got to make clear. Sumire, I've got a favor to ask. No more ninja skills in the house. Thank God it was her water jutsu. I don't even want to think about what would happen with fire jutsu. I wonder how many jutsus does she know. Please don't. There is no barrel in my house. No, that's not my point. Just forget it. I can't be bothered to explain at this point. For now, I head to the bathroom to warm up my chilled body and wash the coffee that's staining my head. I mean, at least the life is not boring. It's been a while since Sumire started her job. Thanks to that and all the housework, she's become much better at washing dishes and cleaning up. Recently, she's been waking up at the same time as me in the morning and helped me out with the housework. Even today, she managed to finish a few light chores before work. Now I'm at home at work and Sumire isn't here. Since we're both working now, we miss each other more often. But it doesn't mean we are growing apart. Actually, I think we've never been closer. I'd like to feed her some delicious food every once in a while. While trying to get dinner ready before Sumire's home, I look over one of the neighborhood supermarket's flyers in a spare moment. Meat. Looks like there's a sale on some pretty high quality meat from today. What to do? Thanks to our dual income, it's clear we finally have some leeway in our household budget. Unlike before, we are not living in fear paycheck to paycheck. The original source of all this hardship was Sumire, but she's also the one who found the solution. The least I can do is treat her to a nice meal to show my gratitude. I wonder if Sumire will like this kind of meat. She may eat like a horse, but her main diet is rice. It's my impression that she doesn't go out her way to eat meat or fish. Maybe it's the influence of her dietary habits as a ninja. Plus, I've read online that ninjas avoid eating foods that might give them a strong body odor. Well, it's possible that Sumire just feels the most full and satisfied after eating rice. And rice, as far as I'm concerned, gives you strength, actually, like power to go through the day. Without kind of making you heavy. Anyway, watching Sumire when she eats, I can't help but get that impression. She's perfectly happy having meat or fish on the side. That being said, I know she still cares about flavor and appearance. After all, she said not too long ago that she knows exactly how my food tastes. Oh. Thinking about what food Sumire might like, I feel my pocket begin to vibrate. Hello?
I apologize for the sudden call. Am I speaking with Sumire's guardian?
Yes? I'm not her guardian. The fact that someone is calling about Sumire might mean it's wrong cafe, right? They're incredibly polite, so I assume it's one of the managers. Or could be. Someone calling from the hospital about an accident! Did something happen to Sumire?
No. I'm the manager where Sumire is working.
Did she cause some trouble with a customer?
No, it's not that.
Phew.
Sumire is a great worker. The customer love her.
I guess Jodie is trying her best there.
She can be clumsy, but that's part of why she's so popular.
I see. So for trouble. In that case, what's the reason for your call? Actually what? I can't hold back a sigh. Ever since that phone call ended, I've already let slip countless sighs. This is all my fault. To sum up the call from maid cafe manager, Sumire has a stalker, basically. I failed. I did not break the kneecaps of one of the guys. God damn it. What would I do if something happened to Sumire? At first he believed it was someone she knew personally. But that wasn't the case. He'd called me out of worry that she might be in danger. Sumire hasn't said a word of this to me. So she's under a lot of strain. That's what the manager's impression is anyway. I've lived with Sumire for a while now and I've never noticed whether she was stressed out or not. I can tell this manager used to looking out for her stuff. I knew she had fans, but... You are taking him down. Sumire is a ninja. Her clothes are no costume, they're real. She has a physical ability so incredible, I don't even want to think about what might happen to a guy who tries to tangle with her. She can always use her ninja skills if she's in a pinch. But she's still a young wop. Even more, she's a naive girl from the country, who's never experienced living in a big city before. I hope she doesn't get traumatized. No matter how strong you are, some things can still be scary. I bet even the world's strongest female pro wrestler would be creeped out if a strange man was following her around. I knew I shouldn't have let her get a part-time job. The more I think about it, the more I blame myself for all of this. No, that was the best option at the time. I mean, there is no doubt it was benefiting Sumire as well. It's Sumire's voice who saves me from my downward spirit of guilt. Welcome home. Sumire tilts her head and asks me curiously. She seems like the same old Sumire. I don't see the slightest indication that she's stressed. My bad. Come on, let's eat. We're having a stir fry and rice. Like the rice, Sumire. Work, huh? Sumire, how's work lately? Are you still having fun? No reason? Why would you just say it straight, man? She doesn't seem any different. Dude, just talk about it. It doesn't appear as she's trying to suppress feelings of fear or unease either. As soon as that thought pops into my head, I notice a difference in Sumire. Come here. Drawing close, I peer at the shadowed spot on Sumire's thigh. What's up, Subus? Looking up at Sumire from a crouch, a crouch chop makes a dark hit with my face. Don't kill me! I just heard the sound of my skull cracking! No, Sumire is completely right, of course. She must have pulled her punch because I'm her master, but it was still a powerful hit. More importantly, there's something I need to check. I snapped right with my nose and pointed at Sumire's thigh. Okay, Sumire, what is that bruise from? Well... She broke his kneecaps herself. Come on, tell me that's true. When what? Sumire's voice has turned incredibly cold. What could have happened? Why are you lying to me?
I can see through your facade.
Really? It's so obvious. Sumire, you are not a good liar. Her expression is practically screaming, I'm hiding something! As a ninja, this may be a slight hindrance. Yeah, she broke his kneecaps, definitely. Sumire yells this to as she escapes the bathroom sink to wash up. For all I know, there's probably some dangerous training to become a real ninja, but this is different. Also, there's the call I received from Sumire's boss. There is a limit to what I can do to help her. But if there is a way I can solve this, I want to help her, especially since we're living together. I wonder what I can do, as I watch Sumire slip into the bathroom. Okay, be careful, I'll make sure all the housework gets done. I set Sumire off with these words. Once I see Sumire's figure disappear from sight, I also leave home. Now, what's she gonna do? Yesterday, Sumire was clearly acting strange. If she's mixed up in some sketchy business, I want to help her. I want her to rely on me. I feel a bit guilty tailing her, but I don't care if she gets pissed at me. I'm worried about her, and the cafe manager called me her guardian after all, so what's wrong with being worried? Still, I can't ignore that Sumire is a ninja. If I actually try to tail her, I'll be busted in no time flat. Whatever, who cares if she notices? I just need to find out what's going on. Even if I'm caught red-handed, I might be able to figure something out from her reaction.
I knew I'd never keep up with a ninja.
At first I managed to take her while maintaining a reasonable distance. But the second we hit empty streets, Sumire jumps slightly onto the rooftop and takes off! From that point on, I'm left in dust and I give up tailing her right as my body is about to give out on me. She may be onto me already, but that's nothing to be concerned about. I was way too ambitious thinking I could keep up with her in the first place. I'm positive she's headed to work anyways. Considering her route and the fact that Akihabara is close by, I'm confident about that at least. I feel at ease knowing she's on her way to the cafe. Knowing what type of cafe it is, there is doubtless some security and staff safety system in place. I can tell the manager's a good guy too. I'm already here, so I might as well check out what's going on at the cafe. What's going on over there? Even if I'd rush downtown, there's already a mob of people ahead of me. If I go around that way, it will take forever. I wonder if there's any way I can push through the crowd when I hear someone talking.
There's some trouble up there between a fan and cosplayer.
I can't believe anyone would try to grow up a cosplayer like that. I can agree more. Anyway, I've got more important things to worry about, like how to get to the cafe where Sumire works. If I just scoot around the edge of the crowd, I should be able to make it to the other side. Then just when I start to move forward, out the corner of my eye, I see a very familiar girl standing there. No way, I think, could the one in the middle of that crowd of lookers be Sumire? An unfamiliar is pressing closer to Sumire. From this can realize it's her. My body acts of its own accord. I drive a wedge through the lookers and jump to the middle. Hey, what you think you're doing? I step in between the two of them and grab the suspicious man's arm.
Out of my way!
He easily throws me off and tosses me to the ground. I don't know how, man. I mean, to be honest, I don't think that will happen. I'm pretty confident in my legs, you know. And surprisingly enough, even in fights I would like never got onto the ground. I know.
Stay away with that, commoner! Ninja!
Ninja! Doesn't mean this man is another ninja! Crap! Struggling to my feet, I lunge at the man once again. I don't know what he's trying to do to Sumire. But I can tell he's not going to stand here and have a calm discussion with me. It's clear he's out to harm her. Imagine the danger if he tries to use fire jutsu. Sumire may be ninja, but she's still flesh and blood.
Ah, you're a persistent one.
I try to resist, but I'm slowly pushed down again. This man likely train daily. His strength is unflagging. Yeah, I do. I mean, not daily, but I run a lot. I'm thrown down the ground on my back. Hitting hard, I feel the air rush out of my lungs. Oof! Not only was my back slammed to the ground, but I feel a sharp pain in my wrist as well. This bed. I mean, it might be broken. Sumire sends a blast of fire in the man's direction. It heads straight for him in direct hit. Okay, is she trying to get all these innocent bystanders involved? There's a huge crowd of people standing behind the man. If he dirges a flame, all those poor people will be hit. Sumire! The normal Sumire would never involve innocent in something like this. Coming back to her senses, Sumire puts out the flame, then grabs her throwing knives instead. Disaster has been avoided for now, but the situation still isn't in our favor.
So you hesitate. Now it's my turn. Secret ninja art. Water dragon jutsu.
What? A pillar of water far greater than Sumire's fire jutsu looms up and rushes towards her. Sumire flashes from one spot to another in what looks like teleportation, easily attacking the man from behind. She holds her knife up to his neck, threatening to do further damage. He must have gotten the idea and flees into the crowd in a panic. Sumire has tears in her eyes as she rounds over to me, and her voice is trembling. I think I'm okay? Forget me, what about that guy? I start to ask, but Sumire shakes her head from side to side. She mentioned that I realized that the number of onlookers has doubled since I got here. I can say I don't understand. These people thought it was some couple scuffle, then discovered it was a fancy button human guy blasting fire and man with control over water. Wait, what? Before I can even ask what she's planning, Sumire throws something to the ground. That's a smoke bomb! Choking down the smoke that instantly fills the air, I lean on Sumire's shoulder as we escape from the scene of the crime. We withdraw from the center of the town and find a quiet street. From there we escape to a nearby park. Sumire gives me emergency first aid by wrapping a wet towel around my injured wrist. She looks at my wrist guiltily. You have nothing to be sorry about. This is not, it just sprained, it's all. When I was hit, I thought it was broken, but I can still move it around more than I expect. I'm sure it's just a sprain, no worries, guys. I definitely need to go to the hospital for something this minor, but to be sure, I better get home and wrap it. That guy. I'm about to ask how she knows him, but I can't seem to choke out the words. He's clearly a ninja like Sumire, but could he be an old boyfriend? Maybe he can't stand the idea of Sumire and I living together. It's always a possibility. When it comes to couples, anything is possible. That's why I feel a little hesitant asking Sumire for the truth. Then, as if aware of my inner conflict, Sumire quietly begins to tell her tale. What a bastard! But still, why would he attack you, a ninja in training? Veggie? Sumire, are you telling me you're an elite even among ninjas? I see, I see. It seems like Sumire did the best she could. It must be tough being born to an important family like that. Hey, it's almost time for you to start work. If you go now, you can make it in time. I told you, I'm not fine. I'm fine. I'm not such a wuss that I'll be totally helpless with wounds like this. Little bored. Just hang on now. Sumire starts my phone away and stares at the screen. Don't take it if you don't know how to use it. Come, get back. I can walk. I'll be fine on my own. Why does she have to be so stubborn? Why? I know. You really don't have to take responsibility for what happened. I brought this upon myself by jumping in to save Sumire anyway and tailing her. If I hadn't stuck my nose in, maybe Sumire could have gotten rid of her enemy even faster. The truth is, when Sumire had gotten serious back there, she'd been completely undaunted by that man's ninja skills. Wait a minute. Is it possible that was nothing more than a hindrance to her? Sumire is still staying there, staring at me with my phone gripped tightly in her hand. Alright, I'll call for you, so give me my phone back. I reckon call the cafe where Sumire works. Well, seems like we have a serious talk to go through. Actually, my wrist is pretty swollen. I've got it wrapped up, but I'll go to the hospital if it gets any worse. Did you put ice on it, for? I know it'll just cause Sumire more worry, so I want to avoid going to the hospital if possible. Phew. For some reason, they rarely gave Sumire a day off. It could be that the manager is mindful of her situation. When we get home, Sumire wraps up all the housework that I was supposed to do and even starts some chores that were on the to-do list. All of this in near lightning speed. I can see with my own eyes that she's learned a lot here and from her job. Since I've been stopped every time I try to help, I sit, waiting obediently. In less than a few hours, she's already finished everything, so I tell her to take a break. But I can tell she's still feeling down after all. Sumire, don't be so hard on yourself. I'm not dead, am I? I'm alive. And that's what's most important? You saved your master's life. If anyone dares to call you a fake ninja, they'll have to take it up with me. Oh? So janai? Sumire. She's still depressed. Did I say something wrong? Think back, I can't place my finger on anything weird or rude that I said. Then what did I do wrong? We gotta get started dinner, right? Eating something delicious should cheer her right up. I went ahead and bought some really nice meat. Today we're gonna have a fest. At least let me get dinner ready. No, never mind. Oh yeah, my hand is injured. But Sumire... Is that true? I'll believe her. I believe in her. Saying that, Sumire slips on my apron and picks out the kitchen knife. Okay, I want to see that. I want to see the apron. Oh yeah. I have the food for each day grouped together in the fridge. That way it's easy to figure out what I need. The fact that she knows, that means that she wasn't lying about watching me cook all the time. But normally you don't hold the kitchen knife like a dogger. Sumire washes each item and then cuts them up in order of preparation. She's surprisingly organized. See, it's good that I believed in her. Just when I think she's going to go at the veggies like she's chopping them up with an axe, she prepares them normally. I can tell she's not used to kitchen knife, which is a little dangerous, but... What is it? Well, I mean, it will if you hold the knife like that. Just like I thought before, this is definitely dangerous. I do, but what do you need it for? I assume as I get the larger knife out from under the sink. That makes me worried. Saying this, Sumire forced me to sit down and then throws the rest of the ingredients up in the air. What? After tossing everything up, she swiftly takes the broad-bladed knife and the other all-purpose kitchen knife in hand, almost as if she were using a two-sword fighting technique. Then she slices the food with both knives as it falls through the air. You're kidding me, right? The food that Sumire had tossed up a second ago all landed perfectly back onto the cutting board, found nicely chopped into small pieces. I thought this kind of trick was something you could see only in anime or manga. I guess. It may be fast, but she doesn't cut up food like that at work, right? Right? For a while I watched Sumire's back as she continues preparations, but nothing seems amiss. Well, except for her crazy slicing and dicing technique, that is. Thank you for the apron, CG! Thank you, the gods of gaming, the gods of visual novels. Oh. I wonder if Sumire knows how to use a gas burner or induction heater or the modern cooking appliances like that. Hold on, she's used a frying pan before, I hope. Yes, I mean probably. I want to have faith in Sumire. But her behavior has become slightly questionable for the past few minutes. Hey, just let me... But I can't at least give you speaking guidance, can't I? Yes, ma'am. With risking anything in regards to Sumire's awkward handling of my kitchen tools, I tensely spring away. She's so adorable. It appears Sumire is slightly annoyed with me. Well, I know how irritated a backseat driver can be. Yeah, I know. I stayed able and decided to patiently wait for Sumire to finish with dinner. Or so I thought. Her face... Sumire faces the stove looking frustrated. I guess she can't figure out how to turn on the gas burner. Apparently she managed to light it and I hear squeals of joy from the kitchen. Just move the lever and you cannot adjust the flame. A crowd inside but my silent cheers are useless and Sumire falls silent and pensive. Oh, just tell her, man. Oi! It's not like you need to do physical job. Give her instructions. That gas burner does have a function like that. Maybe I should give her some advice. Yes. She'll never finish at this rate. Sumire takes a step back from the burner. I have a bad feeling about this. No! Stop! Wait! Yoi! Do you wanna burn the house down? Let's try not to set it on fire ourselves at least. If you don't know how to do it, just ask. To adjust the flame, use this lever. Are you sure you can handle this? When the flame is too strong or you want to put it out, don't start with the water jutsu stuff, please. Okay. All that's left is to turn off the gas, so she will probably be okay. Praying that nothing else happens, I wait for dinner to be finished. I would still be like watching and enjoying the show. And pointing out when she doesn't know something. I mean, come on. It's been about 30 minutes since Sumire started cooking. I have to admit that I've been anxious to hear those words. In the slightly deep dish set down in front of me was a beautifully presented omelette rice. Whoa, it actually looks good. Oh crap, I didn't mean to say that out loud. No, I mean, I thought you only knew Japanese food, so I was surprised to see such a nice omelette. Oh yeah, now I think I remember her showing me a picture she drew on an omelette with ketchup. Seeing how dexterous she is, I'm sure she can match cooking. I feel like I've lost somehow. But I can tell she's growing in more ways than one, and it puts me at ease. A spoon piled high with egg and rice is looming closer. Huh? Sumire sounds sad and cranks her head miserably. Is wishing Sumire were in her maid costume right now asking too much? I've just got to be grateful Sumire has cooked for me. And she was in an apron. That was a lot. Of course I want it, let's eat! She's thrilled and tries to spoon feed her omelette to me. I wouldn't complain. Can I feed myself, you know? Okay, I might have problem with chopsticks, yes. I know how to use them with right hand. With left, I don't think so. I've never even tried, actually. If it's normal cutlery, no problem, but... No, but still. Being fed by a girl is way too embarrassing. I would like that one. Sumire, come on. Her smile gives me no choice and I finally give in. I'm not making this sound. I don't make sound when I eat like this, okay? It's I didn't taste anything off for the first few seconds. It was in my mouth. However, the more I chew, the more I sense the salt on my palate. What is this? What did she put in there? Honestly, it's absolutely disgusting. But I can admit that to Sumire, who's waiting for an answer with a huge smile on her face. Well. Crap, I feel my body break out in a cold sweat. It's as if a scream is somehow rising up from my throat and stomach. Can I cram down all of this? I don't want to hurt Sumire, but... Oh my god! Say it's delicious and eat everything. Say you're not hungry. I'm gonna put my life on the line for her. Alright, I'm gonna eat it. It's delicious. I watched Sumire's expression change from a doubtful one to a smile as pretty as a blooming flower. I sigh in relief. I don't make those sounds. Sumire had seemed pretty down, but now her smile grows as my life force starts to wither away. Yeah, I made the right decision. I don't care. For that smile, yes. Well, honestly, I don't know whether I can survive this or not. Really? Sumire's smile is dazzling me. All the while the guilt inside me is piling on.
おかわりもいっぱいあるからね。
More?
いっぱい食べることができるように作ったんだけど、このお皿じゃちょっと小さくて。
This. It's one of the biggest plates I have here. Could be that Sumire is thinking in terms of two for her, of her. Instead of two people who eat normal portions. So basically, two Sumire-sized portions.
卵を何個も使わなくてもいっぱい。
Oi, no, we don't have it. We can't skip the voice. We can't have it here.
卵を何個も使わなくてもいっぱい作れるように、作り方をお仕事仲間の人から教えてもらったの。
What do you mean? I see.
だから主様は遠慮なんてしなくていいからね。
Thank you. Sumire has such a kind heart. I can tell she's thinking of me. But that very kindness is causing me so much suffering.
はい、冷めないうちに食べてね。
Okay. What was I doing again? If I remember correctly, I was eating Sumire's homemade almond rice. Everything is a blank after that.
あ、主様起きたんだ。
Did I fall asleep?
うん、全部食べた後にすぐ寝ちゃった。
I guess I did. I ate that much food and survived to tell the tale! Oh, thanks for the pillow, by the way. I pat the pillow behind me to show what I mean. Wait, was my pillow this high? And why is Sumire's voice coming from so close by?
主様、それ私の足だよ。
That's the best kind of pillow! Yes! What? Which means...
主様から食べ終わった後に私の方に倒れてきちゃって。
Yes!
だからお膝を貸してあげたの。
Yes! I knew it! I just mistook Sumire's legs for a pillow and was groping them all over. I wait for Sumire's fist to fall, but in the end nothing happens.
主様、お風呂沸かしておいたから入ってきていいよ。
Good idea. Yeah. I'm off to take a bath then.
あ、でも。
Sumire is about to tell me something, but I ran off pretending not to hear her. What did she want to say? I want to know! Getting undressed when you're injured is a huge pain in the back. In the back is the official saying, by the way. It's probably a good idea not to put my sullen hand in the hot water. It would be tough to work around my injury like this while I go about my daily routine. At least it shouldn't affect my ability to work too much. I ended up causing her more trouble in the end. I was obviously acting strange while eating Sumire's food. She's interacting with me normally, but I wonder what she's really thinking.
ねえ、主様。
Yes? Oh god, my voice just cracked so badly. What is it?
私やっぱりやらなくちゃいけないって思うことがあるの。
Something you have to do? Sumire nods and comes close to me as I back up, pinned between her and the bathroom door. What? Did I offend you or something?
違うよ。主様は動いちゃダメだからね。
I know what the hell is going on. What is she trying to do?
こういうことはしちゃいけないんだけど。
Hey, what? The second Sumire raises her hand, somehow my vision is stolen away. Hey! Well, next thing I know, I can't move my arms. Seems like she not only covered my eyes, but now she's got my arms bound.
主様のためだからごめんなさい。
Seriously, tell me what you could do. You can't just blindfold and tie someone up. That's just crazy.
その
What? Tell me already.
主様の背中を流してあげようかなって。
lap pillow, and then this. This is going to be the best day ever. Then why am I blindfolded?
だってまだ主様と将来を約束してないもん。
I'm willing to do that. Oh. That's what Sumire was taught up growing up, wasn't it? So why am I tied up?
ちょっといきなり。
You don't tie up people on impulse. Being tied up at the slightest opportunity is just too much. Okay, but hey, I can't get into that by myself, so take off this blindfold and untie my arms.
主様、服を脱ぐのも大変だって言ってたよ。
She heard me.
いいから、早くお風呂入ろうよ。
After getting out of the bath, I lay spread eagle on the floor. What am I even doing? A little self-control. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's end the episode. We'll continue tomorrow. For now, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. And hope you have a wonderful day. Find yourself someone like Sumire. Bye-bye.